exhibition basketball here on ESPN. The East All-Stars come in with a buzzsaw defense that slices and dices opponents. They know how to shut down an offense. They will be squaring off versus the West All-Stars, who come in with a defense that has to be seen to be believed. This squad will be in your face every shot. To see how it all turns out, let's send it to Bob Steele and Rod West out in Atlanta.
The stage is set and we welcome you all here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Bob Steele here with Rod West at my side. Let's take a quick look at the starters tonight. Who's going to shine out there, Rod?
Allen Iverson looks to be the man to me out there, Bob. He averages over 30 points a game, so he can score with the best of them.
Thanks, Rod. Let's head courtside for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention courtside for the player introductions for the Western All-Stars. At forward, Chris Webber. Also at forward, Kevin Garnett. At guard, Kobe Bryant. Also at guard, Steve Francis. At center, Tim Duncan. And now it's time to reach the starting lineup for your Eastern All-Stars. At center, for touchdown, 7'2", number 55, Nintendo GameCube. At forward, from Kentucky, 6'9", number 8, Antoine Walker. At the other forward position, from North Carolina, 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan. At guard, from touchdown, 6'1", number 3, Aaron Anderson. Also at guard, from California, 6'4", number 5, Jason Kidd.
The Eastern All-Stars
Control the opening tip. Passes.
I got it.
Jordan dishes it off. 7 seconds to shoot. Kidd shoots, gets back iron and out.
Kidd has a first-rate mid-range game. Even though he missed that one, he has to keep taking that shot.
Passes it. Bryant takes a turnaround J. Drains the first bucket of the game.
Bryant didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Mutombo inbounds the ball.
The Eastern All-Stars
take it up court with a narrow deficit, 2-0. Kidd has the ball. Nabbed by Kidd. It's rejected! Duncan swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Passes. They work it in. Pass right side. Launches from beyond the arc. Puts too much on it. Kidd passes the ball. Shoots from 12. Gets right iron. No good.
Patience. Patience.
Passes it. Weber uses the leader inside. Doesn't get it all the way there. Passes. Mutombo puts it up. Can't tie it up. Missed tip in by Jordan.
Woo, just a little bit too much contact on that one, Bob. You got to be more in control when you're going strong to the ball like that. Too easy of a call for the ref.
He gets the first of two. And he ties it up. Weber with the inbound.
I got him.
Passes it.
Open in. Yo.
Puts it up inside. Gets the front rim. Chris Weber rises up. Dunks it down with one hand.
Weber really didn't get fancy with that shot there. He did just enough to guarantee himself two.
Just over 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Kidd makes the pass.
They tight inside.
Goes with the fadeaway. Bounces it off the short side and in.
That shot could have gone either way, but this time he had just the edge he needed to sink the basket. The Western All-Stars
Head into the front court. They're shooting 40% from the floor. Gets busy. Down it goes. Nice finger roll.
The Eastern All-Stars
Can tie it up with a basket this trip down. Passes.
Whoa. Watch the pick.
Iverson takes the turnaround J. Can't get it to drop. Hits the board and puts it back up, but no dice. Nice rebound by the 10-year man out of Michigan. What's the key to the man-to-man defense they're going against, Rod?
It's putting that pressure on the ball handler. When you're playing man-to-man, you're challenging the offense to beat.
The jumper was buried by Duncan.
Now the defense should adjust and rotate to help with this size mismatch.
Just under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Kidd passes. Received by Mutombo. 7 on the shot clock. Deflected, and it's loose inside.
Serves up a facial right there. That's how you send a message to the offense. The Western All-Stars
Have it. They're 3 out of their last 6 from the floor. Stolen!
bad pass inside, Bob. The defense was so bunched up in there that the inside man didn't have a chance at all. You need to wait until the defense stretches out a little, then kick it inside.
Amazing play, Rod. Let's check it out on the replay. Passes it. They push it inside. Bryant shoots from 13 feet out. Tickles the twine.
He has amazing touch from there, Bob. Shooting like that is almost a lost art.
Well, quality outside shooting is more important with the rule changes allowing zone defense. It's a bonus to have a guy who can keep the defense honest and open up things down low. Duncan got the block on that one and stopped the play cold. Bryant takes a shot from the elbow. Gets the kind bounce off the back rim.
The height advantage really comes into play here. It's way too easy to rise up and shoot.
You're right, Rod. No way a defender can stop a play like that. He's overmatched in the height department.
If they get that matchup again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see them run that exact same play.
Mutombo throws it in.
The Eastern All-Stars
Bring it up. They're shooting 18% from the floor.
Watch the screen. Blitz. 13 double. Watch out inside.
Inside. 7 seconds to shoot. Off the left rim and in by Jordan.
Man, he is just in his element inside. What a player. The Western All-Stars
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Takes a quick shot. Answers right back.
defense has to get a body on him out there. Make him think twice before he takes that shot.
Watch the pick.
8 seconds here in the first quarter.
1, 2, triangle.
Jordan launches from beyond the arc. Can't get the buzzer beater. We're at the end of one. The score, 14-9.
The Eastern All-Stars
Trail single digits after one, Rod. Any significant stats that leap out at you?
assists, Bob. They're doing a great job creating opportunities, but they don't appear to be together defensively as they do offensively. They need to turn up the intensity and make some stops.
Garnett inbounds the ball.
Ball.
Francis passes it. Picked off!
If you're going to throw a pass like that, make it easy on the teammate. He doesn't have time to reach for it. Put it where he can handle it.
Walker shoots, gets it to fall. He's running from there.
The defender really had his work cut out for him there. Against a superb inside guy like that, you've got to bring your big game. The Western All-Stars
Have the ball. They're 6 out of their last 6 from the floor. Bryant is called for charging. That's his first foul of the game.
The crossover is a smart thing to try when you're being shadowed like that, but the D was set. Got to take that charge. The Eastern All-Stars
Are at the controls. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Uses the crossover. Puts up the shot.
That's how you fight for the offensive rebound.
Passes.
The Western All-Stars
Work it up court. They're shooting 70% from the floor.
Up down low.
Lobbed. Takes a wide open shot. Puts too much on it.
9 times out of 10, that's 2 points, Bob.
Yeah, the defense got bailed out. A huge break there.
The Eastern All-Stars
Have the rock. They're 1 out of their last 2 from the arc.
Don't get hit.
Iverson takes a turnaround J. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Iverson is usually deadly from that range, but the defense played him perfectly. The Western All-Stars
Could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. Passes it. Gets stopped by Iverson. 7 on the shot clock. Passed outside. Weber launches from beyond the arc. Doesn't get the tough shot.
I'll take that.
Pick coming.
Shoots from the paint. Connects off the front rim. Jordan with the inbound.
The Eastern All-Stars
Can cut into the lead with a basket here. Jordan now has it.
Going inside.
Into the low post. Stolen.
Now, when you're down low like that, it's way too easy to get the ball stolen. Don't put it on the floor. Too many people, too crowded, too many hands, too easy to get it taken away.
The alley was ooped in by Bryant.
The Eastern All-Stars
Head into the front court. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Bounce pass.
Screen coming. Watch out inside.
Iverson dishes it off. Bryant has it. He's 5 out of his last 6 from the floor.
great job with the steal. Plays like that can decisively shift the momentum of a ball game. The
Timeout,
Eastern All-Stars
We'll take a timeout here. Walker throws it in.
The Eastern All-Stars
Have it. They're shooting 50% from the arc.
14 cross. Double down.
Elevates. Watches the lay-in.
The Western All-Stars
Bring it up. They're shooting 66% from the floor. Garnett with the ball. Goes with the crossover. Gets cut off by Jordan.
5 on the
Pulls the trigger from 18.
Kevin Garnett.
Cashes in for a double-digit ball game.
That's a big bucket, and better yet, it puts some serious space between these two teams. You want to hold that lead steady or open it up if you can.
Passes.
Watch outside. Double down.
Swatted away, and it's right to him.
Playing defense is all about position, and Bob, he had great position. All he had to do was just get his hands in the air.
Garnett passes the ball. Fires from the right block.
About time,
Not this
defense.
time.
Weber must have realized that he had an average defender on him and put up that shot. The problem is that he's just an average shooter.
It's picked off. Passes it.
I got him. Inside, inside. Double up.
That's
Great
blocked.
block defense.
And it's loose inside.
I cannot believe the defender fell for that pump fake.
Well, the defense is at a disadvantage. If you buy those fakes, everyone's got to rotate and scramble.
The defense bites, which gives them a clear path to the hoop. Simple as that. The Eastern All-Stars
Are at the controls. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Passes. Walker goes up. Watches the lay-in. Duncan gets aggressive.
Tim
Gets the lay-in. Jordan inbounds the ball. 38 seconds here in the second quarter. Kidd makes the pass.
Don't get picked. Watch baseline.
Pass caught by Kidd.
84 pop.
Jordan puts it up. Can't stop the run.
Michael Jordan was playing the percentages there. He generally makes that shot, but not that possession.
Francis with the rock.
The Western All-Stars
Work it up court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc.
Double up.
Takes the quick shot. Can't drop down his shot.
Duncan has to score in that situation. When you're that much better than the defender that's guarding you, you have to take advantage.
From inside. Look it.
Walker.
Pass low post.
The Western All-Stars
Have the rock. They're shooting 65% from the floor. We've reached halftime with the score 26-13. Let's pass the baton to our studio partner. Take it away, Clark.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Now let's take a look at how the numbers break down from the first half. The West All-Stars have a sizable advantage in the field goal percentage category, and that's why they're winning. Expect them to continue looking for the high percentage shots in the second half. Chris Webber in the first half has a total of 4 points and 9 rebounds. A clear choice for our Sega Sports Hot at the Half player. That will do it for now. Make sure to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. We'll send you back to Bob and Rod.
Duncan with the inbound. Francis passes. In low. Duncan gets airborne. Passes it. Gets stopped by Francis.
I got it.
7 seconds to shoot. Passes. Jordan launches from beyond the arc. Gets the tough shot to fall. You don't see him taking or making many of those.
Michael Jordan gets the bucket, but he's the beneficiary of one heck of an assist right here.
That's what a good teammate does. He gets you the ball right in the spot where you're most comfortable.
And after that, it's up to you to knock it down, and that's what he does right here.
Weber throws it in.
The Western All-Stars
Head into the front court. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Bounce pass. Knocked off course, and it's hauled in by Jordan.
Man, his timing is just dead bang perfect on shots like that. Great skill.
Pass left wing. Launches from beyond the arc. Can't drop the lightly contested shot. Bryant passes it.
The Western All-Stars
Have it. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the floor. Caught by Bryant. Picked off.
Jordan keeps finding a way to wrestle that ball loose, but my question is, when are they going to get a grip on the lead? The Eastern All-Stars
Bring it up. They're shooting 50% from the arc. Fades away inside. Hits the front rim.
That shot didn't come off quite as planned, and the D was able to thwart it without much effort. The Western All-Stars
Have the ball. They're shooting 61% from the floor. Passes it.
Open it.
7 on the shot clock. Look that last layup by Weber.
That basket continues a nice offensive run that really puts them against the wall. Now, it's all on them. The Eastern All-Stars
Have it, but are behind 28-16. Bounce pass. There's the steal.
The passer got double-teamed, and he hit the panic button right there, Bobby. He threw up a sloppy pass, and they couldn't help but take it away from him.
Out on the right wing. Garnett takes a turnaround J. Gets back iron and out.
Garnett has to take the blame for that. That pick was pretty good, and he should have been able to lose that defender.
Matumbo dishes it off. Trying to lay it in, but it wasn't finished by Walker. Went in for the layup, but it's off the mark by Walker. Swaps it away for his 3rd block. Duncan had his pass go out of bounds, and they give the ball up. Walker has the ball. He's 1 out of his last 6 from the floor. Given up and in by Kidd.
Great second chance opportunity.
He fought for position and made the play. Weber inbounds the ball. Passes.
The Western All-Stars
Are at the controls. They're 0 out of their last 2 from the arc. Jordan is going to be hit with a blocking call. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Passes it. Kidd is at the controls. He's shooting 25% from the floor. Lobbed it. Puts it up from 11. Puts too much on it.
He's almost a guaranteed deuce from that range, but the D kept a little bit closer than his shadow. He's going away empty-handed.
Weber has it. Duncan from the left block puts up a miss.
Tim Duncan.
Now, sometimes it's just smarter to tip that ball right back in on the putback rather than bringing it down so it can just get stripped.
Couldn't agree more with you, Rod. Don't take any extra risks if you can help it. Walker with the inbound.
The Eastern All-Stars
work it up court. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor. Grab by Iverson. Mutombo rises up. That's it.
Mutombo wasn't going to go up soft. You have to make sure the ball's going down when you're in that close. The Western All-Stars
have the rock. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Francis passes the ball.
14 cross.
Passes.
I got him.
7 seconds to shoot. Stolen.
You just saw a really smart play on defense, Bobby. You watch for that crossover dribble, and then you get in there for the steal. That is textbook basketball.
Goes with the fadeaway. Puts too much on it.
He's got his rebounding fundamentals down, Bobby.
He sure does, Roddy. He anticipates where the ball's going to go, boxes out, and then cleans up. Fires. Drops in the well-defended shot.
That's an old basketball move, but the pump fake is still good.
I figured you'd like this play, Rod. He just nails the shot after shaking his man loose with a nice pump fake.
You figured me right, Bob. Call me old-fashioned, but a simple, effective move to get to the bucket? Who can't bug that?
Walker throws it in. Kidd has the rock. He's 1 out of his last 4 from the floor. Kidd makes the pass. Iverson skies. Gets fouled. He'll shoot a pair.
I like aggressive D, but that's a little bit too aggressive. Almost an assault. You'll pick up the foul on that one every time.
He gets the first of 2. Jordan hasn't had a good game so far. He's going to sit down for a while. Passes it. Bryant heads up court. He has 10 points from the floor.
Drop.
In the paint.
Line it up.
Passes outside. Garnett has the ball. Soft rim on that strong shot made by Garnett.
Bob, he did a real nice job of getting a difficult shot to fall.
Nabbed by Iverson. Unloads from deep 3-point range. Can't get the buzzer beater. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 35-22.
The Eastern All-Stars
came into the third quarter behind and end the third with a double-digit deficit. Any way to explain it statistically, Rod?
3-point shooting, Bob. They're doing a nice job out-shooting the opposition from the perimeter, but it's not enough at the moment.
Walker inbounds the ball.
Watch the screen. Clear out.
Kidd launches from beyond the arc. Gets the front rim.
Kidd is left in the lurch after that poor pick. His teammates have to help him out a little better than that.
Did I really see that? Let's see it again, Rod.
Bob, this was good defense, but an even better balancing act by the shooter.
Easy to see the contact, Rod, but look at the body control to get this off.
Highlight film material, my man. Big time shot.
Kidd has it. He's shooting 20% from the floor. Passes. Walker pulls the trigger from the high post. Gets right iron, no good.
That's nice heads-up play on D.
Now on the wing.
The Eastern All-Stars
bring it up. They're shooting 33% from the arc. Iverson takes a quick shot. Corrals the ball by Duncan.
He just has a nose for the ball, Bob. Amazing instinct.
It's instinct and desire, Rod. He just wants the ball more than anyone else. Received by Garnett. Fired from the post. Bounces off the left rim and out. Kidd passes. It's cut off by Francis. 7 on the shot clock. Rejected hard.
Move the ball.
Passes it. It's picked off.
Nice steal by the defender right there. He read the play perfectly and anticipated the pass. Great job.
Kidd brings it up. He's 1 of 5 from the floor. McGrady releases. The defensive rebound by Weber.
McGrady had the straitjacket clamped on him out there. Nice defensive stop.
Gets up. Walker gets whistled for blocking. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
He gets the first of 2.
Substitution
Jordan looks
to the
fresh
All-Stars.
coming back on the floor. Walker with the inbound.
The Eastern All-Stars
Are at the controls. They're 2 out of their last 6 from the arc. Lobbed. They're inside. Jordan passes it. 7 seconds to shoot. Rejected and gathered by Weber.
Duncan is an intimidator, flat out. It's hard to put together a run at this defense when he's turning away shots like this.
2C. Pick coming. Watch out inside.
Bounce pass.
I got him.
And loads from deep, 3-point range.
Come on, D.
Doesn't get it all the way there.
Garnett is a good shooter from long distance, but the defender met the challenge on that one.
Walker fades away inside. Banks it in.
Walker didn't like what he saw there at first, so he gives a little pump fake to get a better look.
It works like a charm here, too. And after the fake, just lines up for the J and drops it in, Rod. Weber throws it in. Passes.
The Western All-Stars
Work it up court. They haven't hit a shot from the arc. Bryant commits the charge. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The Eastern All-Stars
I'll take a timeout here. Iverson dishes it off.
What's the clear out? Line it up, line it up.
Jordan now has it. Takes a wide open shot.
Michael
Gets nothing but net.
Jordan set up right inside and finished the play with no one around him. The Western All-Stars
Have the rock. They're shooting 58% from the floor. Passes it. Bryant shoots. Can't answer back.
You cannot beat that kind of hands-on, in-your-face coverage, and it's so constant, too. That's a good example of how you play defense.
They work it in. Releases from close range. The defensive rebound by Weber.
Walker just can't get it going, and once you get cold, it's hard to get that hot hand back. The Western All-Stars
Head into the front court. They're 0 out of their last 3 from the arc. Passes. 7 on the shot clock. Bryant passes the ball. Francis launches from beyond the arc.
What to do, D?
Can't connect.
Convert.
Francis comes away empty, but he was played pretty well on that. I'm not surprised he missed it.
51 seconds here in the game. Passes it. Uses the crossover. Puts it up. Jordan releases from 15.
Michael
Gets it to fall.
Jordan.
Good defense on the earlier block, but it didn't pay off.
Huge separation right there, Bobby. He got way open on the outside.
Had a clean, clear look at the basket. An easy 2. Iverson takes a turnaround J. Can't sink the well-defended shot.
Oh, Bobby, you gotta like the way he ripped that one down.
Watch out inside.
The shot from beyond the arc was missed by Iverson. The defensive rebound by Garnett.
The Western All-Stars
Have it. They're 1 out of their last 6 from the floor.
Get him.
Pass caught by Bryant. Bryant launches from beyond the arc. Can't stop the drought. Hurls it from 3-quarter court. Gets the front rim. That's the end of the ball game. Your final score, 39-28. And that will finish it up for us. Be sure to tune into SportsCenter to catch the latest news, scores, and highlights. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Welcome to the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The West Coast All-Stars come away with an 11-point victory over the East All-Stars. They look to be in good form as they prepare for the regular season. The West All-Stars proved to be just too much tonight. They shot a much higher percentage, and that ended up being the key statistic. Chris Webber finished the game with a total of 6 points and 15 rebounds. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. He was the difference tonight. And that's all we have for you tonight. Don't forget to tune into ESPN during the regular season for games, highlights, and analysis. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you then.